the name of God, the most gracious and the most merciful, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our esteemed guests, our dear affiliates, we are honored to welcome you to the second phase of Jadeer Program for Entrepreneurial Development in Frontier Technologies. Our dear affiliates, what we saw in the past month was an astonishing indicator of your perseverance and determination to be part of this phase we are inaugurating today. A true display of one's willpower to prove that he is most competent to undertake life's challenges and seek the goals he wishes to accomplish. Each affiliate present here has undergone extensive courses in frontier technologies, entrepreneurship, project management from a pool of more than 100 courses which you have taken, from which he or she would as of today embark on the second journey of Jadir, having reaped knowledge from these extensive courses, which by itself enhanced your mentality and upskilled your talents and capabilities. For the past 2 years, our program has upskilled and enhanced the engineers, the programs, the business persons, the innovators, the programs, and other more, whom are here today, who we are so proud to call our affiliates. To start our inauguration, I would like to invite Dr. Yusuf Al-Belushi, CEO of Ouj Innovation, to give the word of the company. Please.
السلام عليكم جميعا. صباح الخير. شكرا يوسف على المقدمة. أنا حقيقة كنت أحاول أشوف بعض الأرقام قبل ألتقيكم في هذه الدورة الدفعة الثالثة، بس يمكن نحن في شركة أوج وزملائنا في شركة توسيع عمان وبرنامج التشغيل ومنصة مدارك وجميع الأشخاص الأفراد والمؤسسات اللي شاركوا معنا اليوم، أعتقد أنهم جميعا يتفقوا في هذه اللحظة معه. بغيت فقط على الأرقام ننظر إلى بعض سيناريو يتخرج منه الثانوية العامة أكثر من 60,000 طالب وطالبة. عدد من هؤلاء من هناك تقريبا 80% يلتحقوا بمؤسسات التعليم العالي لتكملة دراساتهم الجامعية، ثم عدد منهم اللي هم 1200 طالب يلتحقوا ببرنامج نكست، وعدد من هؤلاء 1200 يتم اختيار 400 شخص هم أنتم الذين الآن موجودين ولكم الحق أن تلتقوا بهذا الإنجاز. شكرا جزيلا لكم. المسار اللي تم رسمه منذ 3 سنوات كان مسار حقيقة ذو طموح كبير مع شركة توسيع عمان. كيف يتم إضافة قيمة لهؤلاء الشباب اللي هم رأس المال البشري بعضهم من البعض في عمان بزنس فورم لا يعرفون كلمة رأس مال بشري، يفضلوا الكلمة الثانية اللي هم المورد البشري. أيا كان أعتقد الآن المستقبل هو يقود هؤلاء الشباب المتسلحين بمهارات مستقبلية وبكفاية. نحن نحاول نسميها سكيلز اند كومبتنسز. كيف يتم إضافة الاستدامة لكل ما نطمح إليه في البلد؟ أعتقد هو من خلال هؤلاء الشباب اللي هم أنتم الذين اليوم تمثلوا الدفعة الثالثة. المتابعة للبرنامج خلال الفترة الماضية يرى أنه محمل بكثير من الأعباء الدراسية، وأنا أعرف أن كل واحد منكم أو كل واحدة منهم خاضوا تجربة الدراسة الجامعية واجتهدوا فيها وكانت من أصعب المراحل في حياتهم، والآن يخوضوا المرحلة الثانية واليوم نحن في مرحلة ثالثة. فما أعتقد أنه عندكم مشكلة في خوض أي صعاب. أنتم أصلا مسلحين من داخلكم لمواجهة كثير من الصعاب. هي الفكرة إتاحة المنصة أو المساحة المناسبة لكم لإخراج هذه القدرات. نحن حاولنا قدر المستطاع أن نتيح في برنامج نكست فرايتيز، تنوع كبير من البرامج والتخصصات لنحاول أن تكون مرتبطة بالمستقبل باهتمامكم. يمكن الفرق الآن أنه اللي يقود كل هذا هو اهتمامكم، الشغف اللي بداخلكم. أنا أعرف أنه كثير مننا كان يأمل أو يحلم بأنه يتعلم أو يقود نفسه في بيئة تعليمية معينة هو يحلم بها. أعتقد أن حاولنا قدر المستطاع نترجمها في برنامج نكست، وهذه الترجمة طبعا ليست بالسهلة، ونعرف أن واجهتوا صعوبات في المرحلة السابقة الأولى، والآن أنتم مقبلين على برامج متنوعة كذلك في المرحلة الثانية اللي هي فيز 2، ولكن أنا أريد أن أقول اليوم نفتخر جميعا بكم، وكلنا نحاول قدر المستطاع في أي وقت في أي لحظة نكون عونا لكم. فلا تترددوا بأنكم أنتم تستفيدوا من كل وسيلة أو مورد من الموارد المتاحة في برنامج نكست، لأن حقيقة تم تمويلها بسخاء، بسخاء كبير من شركة السيرمان. نوجه لهم التحية والشكر على هذا الدعم حقيقة لا محدود، وهذا الأثر اليوم بدأ فيكم. فأي مورد من الموارد المتاحة في نكست أو جدير لا تترددوا أبداً أنكم أنتم تذهبوا من هذه الفرص. المسارات بيشرحها الأستاذ يوسف الإبراهيم مدير البرنامج، مسارات جدا شيقة وكذلك فيها كثير من التحدي لكم، وأنا متأكد أنكم أنتم تخطوا كثير من التحديات، فما عندكم مشكلة أصلاً في تحدي آخر. التحدي الآن اليوم هو كيف كل واحد منكم يستمتع بالمرحلة. أعتقد أنه الآن كل واحد مننا مطالب أن يتعلم وهو مستمتع بما يتعلم، ويعطي لنفسه القدرة أن يبدع فيما يتعلم، ويربط اللي يتعلمه بمحتوى ليس فقط محلي وإنما محتوى عالمي. الكثير منكم الآن مطلع ومرتبط وأوريدي مثل ما يقول كونكتد، انتركونكتد مع كثير من الشركات اللي موجودة في العالم، سواء كان على المستوى الفردي أو على مستوى المؤسسات أو على مستوى الشبكات الأخرى الثانية. فما في عندكم أبداً أي عائق يعوقكم. قدراتكم الموجودة هي وصلتكم إلى هذا اليوم. مثل ما قلت لكم أكثر من 60,000 طالب وطالبة أنتم اليوم موجودين. نحن نحييكم مرة ثانية ونشكركم على هذه المثابرة، ولكن طبعاً هنا ما في نجاح وسوء بقدر ما في إبداع. الآن اطلقوا لنفسكم العنان أنكم تبدعوا فيما تتعلموا وتبدعوا في تطبيق ما تعلمتم. شكراً جزيلاً لكم.
Thank you, Dr. Yusuf, for this heartfelt words. And now I would like to also invite Mr. Ali Al-Hafid from Occidental of Oman, the sponsors of .next Jadeer, to give the word of the company, please.
بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Good morning, everyone. I'm happy to be here with you this morning while you progress to phase 2 of .next program. I'm sure during phase 1 you've learned a lot, you've been challenged as well, pushed to your limits, and that's for your benefit. I'd like you to remember, as Dr. Yusuf just mentioned, you're lucky for being in .next program, and also lucky for getting the opportunity to progress to phase 2 of the program. So take the best out of it, make the best out of it, and enjoy it to the max. Leverage on what you learn here to implement it, as also Dr. Yusuf has mentioned. Occidental Oman attaches great importance to human capital development, and .next program is its flagship program in developing the national human capital to support and contribute in the sustainable development of our beloved country, Oman. At the end, I leave you with the words of Roy Bennett: believe in yourselves, you're braver than you think, you're more talented than you imagine, and capable of more than you think. Thank you so much.
All right. So thank you very much, Mr. Ali, for this very encouraging and insightful speech. Now, I'm sure all of you have been wondering through the previous 1 month what is going to be upcoming in the program, what you are all about to take, what are the courses which you will be taking in phase 2. We have been working on it to make sure that you can reap the best out of these courses and that you would take courses that are generic and would help you in life. So when I say generic, I mean that I'm sure we have here more than 25 different majors people took in universities or even during their life. We try to choose something that fits all of you and will make you progress knowing what is around you and where you are in the world, because as of now, I'm sure we are living in a world that's really going very fast. And till now, we can't believe that you actually made it through 1 month. It's only been 1 month, and we are having this session. Usually we have it in January, but mashallah, you are a very fast batch. So let's start. We applaud you for this. So if we speak about the phase 2, phase 2 shall be starting on December and will finish provisionally by the end of March. We will start with Life Course 1, which talks about Introduction to Entrepreneurship, as you can see on the first one, which starts on the 5th of December and ends on the 15th. So it starts tomorrow. It will be given by Professor Kostas Chrisou, who we will be talking about what he will be providing you and what is the subjects he will be talking about. And moving on to the second life course, which will start on the 18th and finish on the 29th of December 2022, it will be about problem solving and collaborative thinking. Then this will be the first theme, and the first theme will be called Entrepreneurship and Leadership. And the idea behind this theme is to understand how to have an entrepreneurial mindset, because we are sure that you all have a technical background, which you took in your universities and also during your higher education in school. But having the entrepreneurial mindset and enabling the mindset itself is a very important factor which we need to start with for you to be able to realize and understand the upcoming courses you will take. So this is your foundation. And furthermore, we are very delighted to actually have some freelancers and business owners who will be speaking later on from our own batch. So we are very proud of you. So this is our first theme. Our second theme, which will be in orange, is Life Course 3, which starts on the 1st and moves on until the 12th of January and speaks about Oman 2040 vision. I'm sure you all heard about Oman 2040 vision and that there is a lot of potential in this vision. And there is the innovations part of this session, which we would like to get you aligned with, to understand what is Oman 2040, how you as a freelancer or as an individual or as a business owner can get aligned and reap the benefits of this vision and be part of it and help move it and make it progress to a brighter future. Moving on to Life Course number 4, which starts on the 15th and moves on to the 26th of January, it is to do with digital innovation within the government. Digital innovation and digital transformation is something we are all talking and striving to have, not only in Oman, but throughout the world. And complementing it with this course will help you understand where some technologies have stopped and what is the substitute, and where you can actually start to have businesses that can support this digital transformation, and you can be the reason why the digital transformation within the Sultanate of Oman is moving very fast. Moving on to the 5th live course, which starts on the 5th and ends on the 16th of February 2023, which is to do with supply chain. Supply chain is very important because you need to understand where you are in the world, where Oman is in the world, and where you are in the supply chain of the ecosystem. Are you a provider or are you a consumer? What are you exactly? This is very important and crucial. Therefore, we are going to be giving you the positioning of yourself within the national ecosystem of the Sultanate of Oman, the regional, and also the international, or let's say the global market, and how you can benefit from all these different supply chains, which are all, at the end of the day, interconnected with each other. We move on to the 3rd theme, which is called Technologies of the Future, which we will be starting with live courses to do with fintech, which is financial technology. And between 2021 to 2022 in Oman, we saw a big hype of cryptocurrency. And I'm sure that we all tried to get linked with cryptocurrency, but to be honest, for me, I did not understand what it was, so I lost a lot of money. But anyways, we will teach you actually about what is cryptocurrency, what's DeFi, and what is tokens. And we will be actually giving you the subcategories of this course to understand it even further. Moving on to the 7th live course, which is 3D printing and 3D fabrication. Let's say you would like to understand if there is a different way to do your product. Let's say you are doing some mugs or cups, or you have a business
Recording in
where
progress.
you want to, for example, start a automated construction company in Oman. We will be talking about what is it exactly, what is the live course talks about, what is 3D printing, what is 3D fabrication, and what is the materials you need to use. And also we will be also introducing you through videos to the mentors who will be giving you these live courses. Moving on to the last live course, which is Disruptive Technologies, which starts on the 19th and ends on the 30th of March, 2023, talks about what are the technologies which have been renewed and are no longer in use. So, for example, the fax machine, or let's say wired printers. They are used until now, but we are sure that there is the new substitutes which we see in the world today. So let's move on. Start with the first course about the Introduction to Entrepreneurship by Professor Kostas Christou, and please join me in watching this video.
Hello everyone, and thank you for your continuing interest in the .next Jadeer program. My name is Dr. Kostas Christou, and I'm going to be teaching you the Introduction to Entrepreneurship course in December between the 5th and the 15th. This course will show you how to innovate, collaborate, lead, and plan a business and launch your freelancing career, meeting a demand in the community. The Introduction to Entrepreneurship course will be delivered through live webinars. I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. Bye for now.
All right, so what Dr. Kostas was talking about, that he, during this course, would be providing you about what is entrepreneurship, what are the different types of entrepreneurship provided in the market today, and for you to understand if you are an entrepreneur, or are you a freelancer, or you're yet to be there. We believe that everyone can be an entrepreneur or a freelancer. It's just you need to discover what is your skill and build upon this skill. This is why we have this course, which will be our first course, and Professor Kostas Christou will be more than happy to be giving you this session starting from tomorrow, inshallah. We move on to the second course, which is Leadership, Critical Thinking, and Collaborative Work by Mr. Hussein Al-Lawati. He will be giving you the second live course. And during this live course, you will be finding your purpose in life, your vision, your why, and your mission also. And what is leadership and what is its styles. Please join me in watching this video. I hope the sound works this time.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A very good morning to everyone. This is Hussein Al-Lawati, and I'm very excited and honored to be part of the mentors of this upcoming program. I'm I'm sure it's going to be exciting days because we're going to be talking about multiples of things. And the things that I'm going to be talking about are based on the wisdom that says if your why is clear, then your how is simple. We are going to be talking about change management. We're going to be talking about the science and the art and the implementation of leadership. The 27 years that I've spent in the private sector and the 7 sectors that I've gone through in different levels of the organization have given me the input and the science and the art in teaching you and conveying to you how to implement leadership in different styles, in different formats, and again, with the right examples. I wish you all the best, and we will be seeing you soon. Thank you very much.
Okay. So this is the second course which you will be taking. So let's move on to the third course with Dr. Wadih Al-Mandari about Oman 2040 vision and the innovation within the vision itself.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Glad to be part of the .next platform and hope you will join me in a very informative and exciting session on how to maximize your opportunities with the Vision 2040. My name is Wadih Al-Mandari and join me to plan for your next big idea. Thank you very much.
So within this course itself, there is an important factor we need to understand about how to create also your own vision. Each project and each person needs to have a vision that keeps updated every 5 years of his life. And to create this vision, he needs to have the KPIs and the milestones, which if he achieved, this means that his vision was successful. It's not only about the national vision, it's also how to be aligned as an individual Omani with the national vision and also how to align your own vision of success within that vision. Therefore, one of the important aspects which Dr. Wadih will be speaking about will be what is an KPI and how to have a vision with its own KPIs and draw the milestones. So we are more than happy, of course, to have Dr. Wadih with us, and we also are more than happy to give this live course to you. We move on to the digital innovation within government by Professor Alex Lin Chilok. He is from Singapore, from Nanyang Technological University, which is from the top universities in the world in technological and innovation solutions. He will be talking about the digital government and the digital transformation within the government itself and how to get aligned. So please.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Alex Lin from Singapore. I'm a venture builder. I build tech and scalable company. And together with my team, I'm also an investment manager from the family office. My team and I built Singapore tech startup ecosystem from low ranking all the way to the top 10. I will be covering 3 courses, okay, from digital supply chain to digital government as well as fintech. Now I will show you how you can build a global spanning, scalable, big company from your locality. So do join me for my class and I look forward to see you there.
So this is to do with digital innovation, and we will move on also to the supply chain opportunities, national and international positioning by also Dr. Alex, and the fintech innovation and opportunities by also Professor Alex. And attending each of these live courses will get you certified by either the program, the Next Jadeer, or also by Nanyang Technological University, which is a very big certificate to actually have. So make sure that you attend the courses. We will move on to 3D fabrication and 3D building techniques by Mr. Frank Lube, who is from Germany, and let us introduce himself to you.
Good morning, my name is Frank Lube, coming from Germany, Aachen. I'm 54 years old and studied architecture at Aachen University. I'm doing this 3D visualization, 3D print, and next year I will do a 3D manufacturing course for you. This online course we will go through the different kind of material, the different kind of manufacturing techniques, and of course you will see some examples of 3D manufacturing. I would be glad if you could join my course and would be happy to see you again. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
So this is to do with 3D fabrication. And the last course, which is going to be the 8th course, related to disruptive technologies by Dr. Christopher Moody. Let's see him.
Hello, I'm Chris Moody, and I'll be bringing you the Disruptive Technologies and Industries course. These sessions will discuss the disruptive technologies that are occurring globally, and then diving into how they'll impact Oman and the new opportunities they'll present for you and for the Sultan. We'll examine segments such as renewable energy, automated construction, transportation and logistics, e-commerce, the future of retail and new media, the ocean economy and automated agriculture, food security, and healthcare. The focus will be on the best opportunities for young Omanis, both in large companies and most importantly, as entrepreneurs. I look forward to meeting all of you.
So I think we have a good vision about what our courses will be. These are the 8 courses which you will be taking, and with these mentors. And we are more than happy to have them, and also we are sure that after these 8 courses have been taken by you, you will be enhanced and upskilled, and you will actually have a broader horizon of what is your understanding of the national ecosystem of Oman and also of the world. And we don't just see you as people who will be providing services for the Sultanate of Oman, but also for the world. Therefore, we urge you to take these live courses and also to make sure to reap the best out of it. And we also urge you to ask. If you do not understand, ask. And we are also glad to announce, and we will be uploading a video on the platform where you can create your own forums and discuss these. Within these forums, you can discuss all the ideas related to the courses you have taken. If there is any question you would like to ask either us or yourselves, or have an internal discussion between yourselves, you can more than do so through these forums. And we are also looking forward to seeing those forums as busy as they can be. So now it is an honor to welcome Mr. Ayman al-Zakwani, the CEO of Madarik, to describe to you what is Madarik and what Madarik will be doing within the .next program. Thank you for now. See you.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. First of all, it's an honor for me to be here today. I am Ayman al-Zakwani, the co-founder and CEO of Madarik Digital Solutions. First of all, I would like to congratulate every one of you for making it to this phase of the program. Well done. I wish you all the best. So also we are really pleased to partner with Auj Innovation to deliver part of this program. And I would probably focus more into the practical side of getting you the right skills that you need actually to run a startup, particularly in the field of technology. So let's start. Wow. So I hope you are excited so far about the program. Actually, the curriculum which Yusuf has actually presented seems to me very interesting. I am a technology person, and I know what it takes really to go through such content and in a structured manner and in this short time frame. And getting this whole exposure of all of these technologies is really awesome. So you are lucky really to have such a program. And I hope you will benefit from it from the best. Can we move to the screen, please? Slides. Okay, until the slides get shown, let me tell you first what is Madarik. So Madarik is an open innovation digital platform. We simply help people who have great ideas like you in order to move their ideas from being simply an idea into a real project. So how we do that? By connecting you with all the experts, organizations, as well as investors that help you support your idea and develop it further. Our objective and goals is first to help organizations establish an ideas bank and register through using our platform. This will help in not only improve collaboration around ideas, but also it helps in stimulating thinking. So if you have a lot of ideas, you will be able to build greater ideas out of them. We do that also by connecting the innovators with all the ecosystem players, from innovators, whether experts, investors, and organizations who will support you in developing your idea through this journey. We innovate across value chains. That means across sectors, across organizations, with an aim to improve efficiency, productivity, but also bring disruptions into those organizations. We help organizations from the private sector and the government resolve their different challenges and problems by identifying those challenges and engaging the public to ideate and to come up with solutions that solves today's and the future challenges as well. We follow methodological and transparent approach. We believe on transparency, and we believe also on following scientific methodological approach. Hence, our platform is fully dynamic and follows well-studied steps towards achieving results. We embrace knowledge sharing and learning through this process. So it's important that everyone learn from their experience with the platform as well. What we aim at the end of the day is to establish an index which tells organizations where they should focus, what are the areas that they should address in terms of innovating within their organization. Or we also help government to establish a trend and understand where do they need really to spend in order to improve a certain sector and to enhance its performance. This ultimately will not only create business opportunities, but also will attract investment to the country, and this is one of our key focuses as well. Plus, building the startup ecosystem in Oman and strengthening it. Okay, so how we do that? We do that by focusing across the value chain. Not sure if you are aware what is the value chain, but if you look into any business or any sector, it consists of a number of key activities and support activities in order for you or for this organization to deliver its products and services. And that is what gives the value to their organization and to what they do. So we innovate in every aspect of the value chain, and we help organizations to engage not only their internal staff to innovate with them throughout this value chain, but also engage their customers, suppliers, and even the public or the community to innovate together and come up with creative solutions that help them disrupt their offerings and their services. So how does Madarik platform work? In simple terms, we focus into two streams. One is ideas generation, and the second thing is idea development or maturation. Through the idea generation process, you start with registering in the platform, post your idea. Your idea will get properly classified and categorized, it will get validated, and it will gain basic support. So the top ideas that get identified from the platform will be then given an opportunity for development. We will create individual development plans, and we help to mentor those ideas and connect them with our partners who will further support them to develop as well until they become real projects on the ground. So what is our role in this program, in .next program? Our role in .next program is mainly in four primary areas. First, we will be conducting the ecosystem talks. The ecosystem talks are a series of sessions, and I'll talk about it in a second. Second thing, we will provide you with mentors who will provide mentoring services for you online and on-site, as well during the different events. We will also conduct the entrepreneurship bootcamp towards the end of the program. And last but not least is we will be managing the ideation challenge, which I will talk about it in more details now. So the ecosystem talks are actually a series of interactive sessions that we intend to host subject matter experts from different disciplines and industries. Those subject matter experts simply will help you understand what are the ongoing trends, what is the latest trends in terms of technology, what are the different challenges that they face within their industries, and what are those opportunities that could help you build your solutions around and build your startups around as well. Okay. Our mentors are, again, they are a diversified group of subject matter experts who have different specialities. They will be providing mentoring to you throughout the different phases of the program, particularly on your projects when you start making your work on your startup or business idea, and also while you work on your pitch, which you will be delivering towards the end of the project. The aim from the mentor is obviously to help you and guide you on the best practices, and also to help you build the best pitch possible. The bootcamp, obviously, it's going to complement everything else the program does. So it is actually will take place on the final phase of the project. It will be more of, again, equipping you with the skill set that is required for you to have as a startup, getting you to understand startup strategy from the day you initiate the idea until you exit your startup. That includes how you develop new products, how you form the right team, how you go for funding and raise funds, but at the same time, how you can scale your business and take it to the next level. Finally, definitely all startups usually end up by exiting and having an exit strategy. So what would be the right exit strategy for you to take? You would be through this journey in a startup world, probably delivering business plans or doing pitches to investors. So it's very important that you also understand how you build a proper business plan and how to deliver an effective pitch to your investors. So we'll be working with you on that. Last, and more interestingly, is the ideation challenge. So what is the ideation challenge, or Jadeer ideation challenge? It is embedded in this program, actually, that qualifying to the next phase of the program, you have first to come up with a creative business idea or an idea of a startup. Those ideas simply would be evaluated by the public. You need to gain the maximum number of votes in order to qualify. Only 100 ideas would be selected to move to the next phase, and then a specialized panel would be filtering those ideas further. To give you more insight on that, so every one of you is requested to think of an idea and submit an idea in a direct platform, and that is by the 18th of March. Those ideas, again, will be listed in our public platform, which is a Madar platform. You would be requested to invite your friends, your colleagues, your family members, and your people from your network and community to vote for your idea. The top 100 ideas or voted ideas would qualify to the next step. and where our subject matter experts would be evaluating them to select only 30 ideas from them to form 30 teams who will be continuing the program and build their startups around those ideas. Okay? Those startups at the end of the day will pitch at the end of the program their simply startup ideas with investors and to the program as well. Okay, so in the next hopefully few weeks, you will receive some more instruction, an email from us saying how to register, how to set up your account, and how to post an idea and the different phases. I hope you would enjoy this journey with us in terms of development, and I wish you all the best with the program. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Amin, for this very thorough and insightful part. So I think you understood now everything related to Madarik and the entrepreneurial and ideation journey you will be taking throughout the program. Of course, if you have any questions, if you have anything you would like to ask about the ideation, don't hesitate. Just send us through the ticketing system, which I'm sure you are all familiar with now, the ticketing system. I think every one of you has a ticket in our system. So it's a good thing. And furthermore, don't worry about the ideas. Just put, even if it's a word, just put it. It's fine. Now I would like to invite our VP of Projects, Engineer Hamoud Al-Shikeri, and Mr. Ayman Al-Zakwani to sign the agreement of mentoring and support. Please. And now we would also like to invite Mr. Salim Al-Amri, General Manager of Al-Wisal FM, to sign the .next Media Partnership Agreement, who shall be helping to spread awareness of the community throughout their media platforms about .next. All right, so we are 1 hour early. MashaAllah, yani. Therefore, we will open the floor for anyone who would like to ask questions about the program. We will have a Q&A for 10 minutes and we will go out then for break until 12. And as of from 12 o'clock, we will start the ecosystem, the national ecosystem. And then we will move on from the national ecosystem to our entrepreneurs who shall be talking about their businesses. And then we will close off the session by 2 p.m. and invite you to lunch. So if anyone has any questions, can the team just distribute some mics? And don't feel shy to ask. Just raise your hand and ask. And you can ask, of course, by Arabic or English, يعني عادي. The floor is yours now. The first person who always asks is the most difficult. So, but we'll have يعني a very, mashallah, strong courage. يلا. Are we that good? ما عندكم أي سؤال؟ Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Khalid. I'm one of the participants, as you can all see. Just to clarify, and
Okay.
My question is, if I want to start an entrepreneurship project, should it have more members, or should I make an idea that will have less members involved in the project itself?
So you are asking. So you are asking about the possibility of how many members
Yes.
per team.
Is it good to have more or less?
Based on our experience in the last 2 years, the more team members you have, the more complicated it becomes. Because one of the most challenging things is human communication. We learned from the previous batches that the less number of team members you have, the better, but not always, or not necessarily. It depends on the size of the idea. So for example, in a team, you might need to have a project manager, you might need to have a cybersecurity expert to protect a website. You also might need to have a blockchain expert to create and hash the smart contracts, and you might also need a designer. Now we have 4 members. And then you might also need one of your team members to be part of the legal. Of course, you can always outsource these services to the vendors, but most startups, they don't have the capital, let's say, to outsource everything. Therefore, it depends on the number of team members if they are needed or not. We are trying to avoid having passengers within the team members or the teams, people who are just there because they are there, or just because they are registering. The optimum number of team members, I would say, might be maximum of 4 team members per team, not more than this. And a team can also be just 2 members. It depends on what is your idea. And based on this idea, you can choose your team members. Sometimes your idea can be, you can start the idea, let's say, but you might not be the team lead. You might need someone who is actually very good at bringing together all the people to a unified vision. So it's actually a very general, let's say, conclusion of how many team members we can have. You can have 2, you can have 3, 4 maximum. We don't advise you to exceed 4 team members because this will create a bit of confusion. So this is my answer.
Yes, thank you for your
You're
answer.
welcome. Yes? Any other questions? Yes, of course.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام.
اسمي أصالة البطاشي. أنا جاي هنا اليوم as speaker, as a freelancer. بصراحة أنا ما قبلت للفيز 2، لكن بعد ما شفت الفيز 2 غرت. أتمنى إنه يعني أكون معاكم. بصراحة هذه فرصة، يعني أتمنى إني أكون معاكم، لأن المواضيع اللي طرحتوها هذه المرة أنا كنت مشاركة السنة الماضية.
أيوة.
بس المواضيع اللي طرحتوها هذه المرة it's more interesting for me. And if you have a free chair for me, just take me. Thank you.
Of course, Asada, we will try our best. Of course, .next program is a very, let's say, challenging program, and it's also very competitive, because whoever does not unlock a learning path within 48 hours as of tomorrow will not be given a chair in phase 2. So you all need to choose your learning paths. So if someone does not choose a learning path and you have finished all the requirements to move on to phase 2, we will for sure allow you to move, inshallah. Why not? Thank you very much for your interest. Even you can ask also, people who are sitting in the front. It's not only the affiliates. Yes, sure.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
أنا مهند الطالي. بس أريد أفهم كيف فكرة يعني صناعة الفريق. إذا كان عندك الحين 400 شخص وبعدين يصيرون 100 شخص. بس ما فهمت كيف يعني إذا كان من كل يعني كيف الشخص اللي يصنع الايديا وبعدين كيف يصنع الفريق كامل.
اوكي. الفكرة كانت انه احنا بنبدأ ب 400 فكرة. بعدين بيكون في شورت ليستنج للافكار من 400 الى 100 فكرة فقط. الحين من ال 100 فكرة هذيلا احنا we will open طبعا the registration for phase 3 اللي هو البوت كامب اللي متعلق بالانتربرنورشيب. ال 100 شخص اللي بينتقلوا للفيز 3 of the program, each affiliate will have an idea. طبعا these 100 ideas will be shortlisted into only 30 ideas with 30 idea owners. If your idea was part of those 30 ideas, you will get to choose your team members. Now, based on what will the team members, you are asking about who are the pool you will be choosing from, based on what? They will have to finish 80% of phase 2 learning path, and they will have to finish all the live courses, the 8 live courses, and of course pass in them, because we want to make sure that everyone who will move on to phase 3 and will be part of your team needs to be a very effective team member, not a passenger as we call them. You will have a criteria which we will clarify later on, and if you are an idea owner, you will have to pitch your idea, أول شيء for the crowds to be part of 100, and then you will have to work on your idea to be part of the 30, and then you will have to persuade your team members or your affiliates who are with you, the fellow affiliates in the program, to enter with you to the idea. Sometimes we have an idea that actually has no interested team members to join, so you have to be very persuasive.
يعني تقصد من ضمن 30 أنت تختار team members مالك ولا؟
لا, the 30 they choose the team members because they are the idea owners or they know the idea. So they will have to recruit from the pool of the people who will be accepted into phase 3.
Oh, okay.
So unfortunately, we hope to make it bigger, but only phase 3 allows 100 affiliates to join the phase. So you will have to work very hard to move to phase 3, and after this, you will have to be very persuasive to the idea owner, and the idea owner has to be persuasive to you in order to have the synergy to actually be a team. So you have to work very hard. But entrepreneurship is not easy. It's very encouraging, but it's not easy as it seems in today's world. So yeah, this is my answer. Sure. حد أنا كان باغي يسأل بعد. فهد المايك بس حطه هناك أحسن.
So until you reach the 30 number, which is 30 ideas.
Yes.
You have your own idea.
Yes.
So after the 30, you team up in a team that's minimum of 2 people, you said? Or
Yes.
Okay, and maximum of 4.
4.
So do you give up your idea if you want to be part of that team, or how does it work? If you are
Yes.
working on an idea until you reach 30, how come you give up your idea all of a sudden? How does it work?
All right. So
Thank you.
in the real world, you have to actually be very persuasive to have your idea moved into the pipeline of the 100 ideas themselves. How do you become persuasive? You have to have the crowds. You have to be persuasive to the crowd, to your friends, to your families. You have to actually do the effort to send them emails, to send them the link to the page, and for them to go and vote for your idea, because we will be only choosing the top 100 ideas. So if you have worked hard enough and you think that your idea was, let's say, not chosen by the crowd, it means it's not yet either having the needed awareness in the society, and you can actually send it to us through the ticket and say that I think this idea needs to have a second opinion other than the crowd themselves, because I think it has a very big potential. This is for the 100 ideas. Moving on from the 100 ideas to the 30 ideas, it is done by a panel of experts, which will be a collaborative team from different entities within the program who are very expert, and they know well which ideas actually work and which ideas, let's not say are cancelled, but they need either time to be further, let's say, developed. Maybe they are future ideas. They're not for the time being. Maybe some of your ideas are brilliant, but they are not for the coming age. Maybe it needs at least 20 years, or it needs technologies that are ahead of that idea to make this idea successful. Therefore, yeah, or maybe it's outdated, of course. We always try to look for the future.
So when you are in the 100,
yes,
you start campaigning for, you have to have a campaign for your idea to push it.
If the campaign is for the 400, from 400 to 100.
Okay.
Yes,
But
when you have the crowds.
But then you have to start thinking of how to network, and start actually making a team before you move to the 30. So how is it to make it smooth, to move from 100
So, yes. So to make it, you mean smooth, that maybe, for example, the team I'm having in phase 3, I'm not happy with the members. You actually have to work as a team from prior. You have to work as a team from phase 2. So let's say I know that someone or individual X, Y, and Z are very good. I need to push them with me. I need to ask them, have you finished all the requirements? If you would like to start forming a team from phase 2, actually, you need to push that team from phase 2. You might not officially be a team within our program, but you are already a team which has a synergy. And you start pushing each other to move together successfully into phase 3. Then, and this has happened before, by the way, where team members, they started meeting in events like these in the past 2 years, and they pushed each other and they succeeded into moving to phase 3 and becoming a team. So it's all about teamwork and communication.
Thank you.
Yeah. We had a question over here.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام
اسمي
ورحمة
فاطمة
الله.
اللواتي. أنا أريد أسأل عن نقطتين. أول شيء بخصوص الباثs اللي نختارهم. الحين إذا أنا مثلا اخترت باث وخلاص خلصت المتطلبات اللي فيه وخلصت الكورسات كلها، هل أقدر إني مثلا أخذ كورسات أو أدخل في باث ثاني بس عشان أنا أتوسع يعني وعشان أنا أنمي نفسي أكثر؟
So you have finished a learning path and you took 3 courses in phase 1?
أيوة يعني خلاص خلصت كل شيء.
Okay, but you have the opportunity to unlock a third course from phase 1 if you only unlock 2 courses, and the opportunity to have an extra learning path unfortunately won't be possible, but I'm sure that the live courses you will be taking, the 8 live courses, they will be hefty and more than enough knowledge and insight also. The other option which we always try to do is we can allow people to register again the next year, and we do have some affiliates who have now we have them for the second time in the program, and mashallah, some of them are very and more than willing to take more knowledge like yourself. So you can have it for next year, and for the meantime, you can have the learning paths, the live courses which you will be taking, and each live course will be ending, of course, with an exam to make sure that you understood what is the course talking about, and it's not a very long exam, it's only 9 to 10 questions, just to make sure that you understand what is the live course.
زين وبخصوص اللايف كورسز ممكن تخبرونا يعني متى هي بيكون متى وقتها ويعني كيف متى بتكون كيف بيكون البرنامج لأن نحن يعني طبيعي عندنا أشياء أخرى يعني.
Do you mean the dates or the time?
الأوقات في كل يوم يعني.
أيوة. The time exactly the timing will be sent today by an email of this course and all the upcoming courses.
فبيكون online?
Yeah, we will send it to you through the emails for all the affiliates who are in phase 2. All of the courses, of course, will start after 4 p.m. because we know that many of you are actually employees and some of you are freelancers, some of you have businesses, and you are not available 24 hours. So this is why we always push all our live courses to be possible after 4 p.m. Some of them will be 5, some of them will be 6, some of them will be 7 p.m. So it's all about the total number of affiliates. And there is also the thing that it's online also. It's going to be online. You can always access the video through Vimeo, and you can watch it again. So if you were not able to attend the live course, you can watch it later on.
ويعني انتم قلتوا انه حتى نتأهل للفيز 3 يحتاج ان نحن نكون خلصنا الكورسات اللايف.
لايف
نحن خذيناهم في وقت لاحق مثلا في بعض الايام ما ناسبتنا بالليل. وخذيناهم في
it's 2 hours per day. So you can see them, for example, in the weekend, over the weekend, and do the exam. If you are very, let's say, busy, but we always keep record of who actually is there and attentive, and whoever is showing a very high enthusiasm in the live courses themselves will get something in return. So I urge you all, because at least there you can also communicate with the mentor. You can ask him questions. If it's live, you will not. If it's viewed later, you will not be able to actually watch it. So we urge you to actually try your best to attend it as much as you can. Okay.
شكرا.
عفوا. Any questions? Okay. هنا السؤال.
السلام عليكم جميعا.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
أول شيء حابة أشكركم على المجهود العالي اللي تقدموه لنا. صراحة كانت تجربة ممتعة خلال شهر كامل فيها تحدي كبير، ومثل ما قال اسمح لي نسيت اسمك بس إن نستمتع بالرحلة مثل ما دائما أنا أقول نفس الشيء، إن الحياة لعبة ونحن نجيد اللعب فيها، فالرحلة كانت ممتعة جدا. سؤال الحين نحن عندنا 400 شخص مثل ما ذكرنا في المرحلة الثانية، وراح يتم تقليصهم إلى 100 شخص. السؤال الحين نحن عندنا الحين عشان ننتقل للمرحلة الثالثة، عندي الباث وعندي اللايف كلاس. بخصوص اللايف كلاسز كيف راح يتم تقييمنا من خلالها؟ يعني الباث already راح نخلص 80%.
Yes.
وخلاص يكون عندنا الفرصة أن ننتقل.
Yes.
بس بخصوص اللايف كلاس هل راح يكون في اختبارات للتقييم؟
نعم.
مثلا
راح يكون في اختبار واحد في نهاية الكورس، وفي العادة نعطيكم one self-study day where you can just recap whatever was taken during the course itself. You take the exam and you get get certified. خلاص you have succeeded يعني.
والاختبار يكون بعد كامل لايف كلاس أو
أيوة, after all the no. So each live course will have an exam by the end of that live course. So in total you will have 8 examinations. Each examination will be after the live course.
Immediately after the live course, or
you will have one learning self-study day. So let's say most of the courses they end actually on a Tuesday, and we give you Wednesday and Thursday will be your exam. Friday and Saturday are off, of course, so we don't give you anything there, neither live classes nor exams, to make sure that you actually have your weekends. It's all to do after the eighth session. You have the self-study, and then you do the exam. And it doesn't even take 10 minutes. It's a very brief exam just to make sure that you understand what is the requirement of that course.
تمام شكرا
Okay.
يعطيكم العافية.
One thing, because we can't actually certify, احنا in .next Jadeer we make sure that we are actually true about what we say. We can't certify someone that he took or attended a course and he does not understand the requirement, because it's not going to be even a good thing for you as affiliates. Let's say I met 29 affiliates from Jadeer and they are all perfect and they understand the content of what they have took. And then I meet one person who says, I took it and I have a certificate, but I don't understand what is Oman 2040 vision, let's say, and the innovation within it. It's going to be bad for all the persons and the affiliates who have taken it before. So this is why we are actually very keen on making sure you attend and get certified, لأنه you also work as a team after graduating from .next. Okay?
شكرا.
عفوا. Okay, I think we can have a break of 30 minutes, and we will meet back here at 12 with the national ecosystem, where we will have people from different sectors, logistics, tourism, health, and other sectors like manufacturing, and they will be sitting here with us, and they will be talking about how you can benefit from their sectors and what is their problems, for you to start thinking about solutions if you would like to address their solutions as part of your startup ideas. So see you in 30 minutes, inshallah. Thank you.